Hello, everyone.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. This is a global call, Dwana. We don't know what to say.
I know, but what we can say is how excited we all are to be here. OMG.
Yes, super excited for this global call. Really, really. In this day that is so important for us.
Yes, it is. We really want to recognize our female entrepreneurs. So I guess we have to start it off by saying Happy International Women's Day to all of our female partners around the globe.
Woo!
So I'm Dwana Scantilbury. I am the Director of U.S. Marketing Activation. And that is a newly created team that started as an opportunity for us to really work closely with our partners, listening to you, collaborating with you and the sales team as we help you to really create engagement and also connect with prospects, whether that's a customer or a partner. I've been with Juice Plus for 4 years, and prior to coming into the marketing team, I was a Northeast Regional Director. So Valentina, I think I got the best training because I was out there, right there, our elbow to elbow, eyeball to eyeball with our partners.
Yes, of course. And I'm Valentina. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this fantastic call. Valentina Cucinotta. I'm the EMEA Marketing Director. And as Dwana, I'm supporting partners. I'm the voice of the partner in Juice Plus for all the EMEA countries. I'm very happy to be here. I joined Juice Plus 3 years ago, and it has been a super experience. I was marketing manager at the beginning for Southern Europe, and now after 3 years, also thanks to the above all, thanks to the relationship that I have developed with partners in that region, now I'm in this position. And this is another example of how Juice Plus recognize women's, recognize our commitment, etc. So I'm very, very happy and proud to be here with all these women. I see that we are quite 1,000, so I think that we can officially start.
Yes. So what I would love to be able to do, Valentina, is also while we get ready to hear from our amazing leaders from around the world, I also want to say how excited we are because we will get to hear a little bit more about our new global CEO, Stuart Kronange. And I hope, Stuart, I said it right. I've been trying to practice, so forgive me if I did not, but we're excited to have her join us. So Valentina, without further ado, let's hear from our partners.
Of course. So International Women's Day is a global day when people come together to celebrate women's achievement. So in today's call, we will be hearing from 6 inspiring and successful female leaders from all around the world who we think should be celebrated. So each story will be based on the following. As a female entrepreneur running your own health and wellness business, what inspires and motivates you the most? What challenge have you overcome? You know what? When it comes to you have many. Okay, let's try to stop the mute some microphones. Okay, so I would like to start from the first person that is coming from Europe, from EMEA, and she's 35. She's a mother of 5-year-old boy. She joined Juice Plus almost 8 years ago, and now she is PMD Plus. She met Juice Plus on her first personal development seminar. She had a Dutch-speaking upline and launched the business in France first and then in Poland. So she was already super international. Today, with a team with more than 3,500 partners, she has customers in 18 countries across the world. About Juice Plus, she loves the endless opportunities to help others in every way. She loves working with people, seeing them grow, changing their lives. That's her biggest gratification. Her motto is, everything is possible. Impossible takes only a little bit more time to be done. Her vision for the future is to grow women leaders across the globe, and she believes that we humans truly deserve to live our full potential. So who can be the best person to start, if not Katarzyna Sukta-Budryk from Poland?
Unmute, my love.
Yes.
Hi, Katarzyna. No, let's try again. Yeah, yes. I see your microphone.
Okay, it's working finally.
Hello.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited and super happy to share this couple of minutes with you. I set my alarm so that I do not speak too long, because when I start, it's hard to stop, especially when you speak about our company, about this journey. So I started this journey almost 8 years ago. And when I started, I was a completely different person. I started as a shy young lady, not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do, but somewhere inside of myself, I always wanted to find a way to contribute to the world, to do something meaningful, to, help others and so on. And I couldn't find the right vehicle until the day that I met Just Plus. And since this journey, I can truly say that Just Plus and this opportunity completely changed my life. It has built me up as a woman that I am proud to be today. And celebrating this International Women's Day is so touching for me. And I have goosebumps all over, because what this journey gave me as a result of every effort is a complete transformation. And what I love the most about Just Plus and our opportunity is, as Valentina said in the introduction, is endless opportunity of helping people. Because you know what? As I said, Just Plus built me up. Why? Because it has challenged me every single day to go beyond my limits, to become a little bit more better, to search for solutions. And it has bring me to the new philosophy of life that has bring my life and the life of people that are on a team and that I cross the path of to completely, bring it to the next level. And this is what I love the most. And when I was starting Just Plus, I didn't know what to do and how to do. And but I had my upline, Eddie Vermeij, who always believed in me before I did. And he always said, "Champ, you can do it." And it gave me this drive to believe in the opportunity. And it showed me, Just Plus showed me that you don't have to be perfect in order to be successful in this journey. And this journey can really forgive you every single step, every single mistake you might do. It is a learning process. And in the process, you are going to learn, you are going to grow, you are going to help people, you are going to be inspiring and inspire others. You are going to contribute to this world in the health area and, the financial opportunities that we have to improve our finances and everything. This is just incredible. And let me check my minutes. It's 6 seconds. What I wanted to say, girls, as we are here today, let's be honest. We all deserve to live the life of our dreams. That was my 3 minutes. We all deserve to live the life of our dreams. What you have to do is to believe. If you are not able yet to believe in yourself, believe in the opportunity. And know that we are on a mission. We girls, we are on a mission, and we can do whatever we want if you allow yourself, if you dare. So dare, because everything is already inside you and you can do big things. Just go and get it. Be like a tiger. I don't want to take more of your time. It was a pleasure for me. Just take it into your heart. Do it from the heart positions, and the beautiful things happens with the sport, with the community, with everything that we have. We are really the right persons in the right place. Thank you very much for tonight.
Wow, thank you so much. I love what you said. You don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be perfect. We just have to go after it. And I love that. So next we will hear from our Latina, Teresa Toro, and I'm going to share a little bit about her. Teresa Toro is at a PMD and a 75 Club from La Isla del Encanto, Puerto Rico. She is the first Juice Plus partner in Puerto Rico. She has 2 beautiful children and has been married for 28 years. She has a bachelor's in business administration and marketing, as well as an MBA in finance. She knows her numbers. She's a very enterprising woman and has led companies in Puerto Rico with the title of general manager, including Fortune 500 companies. Now, with a successful Juice Plus business, she is a woman who empowers other women. She loves to work without wearing a blazer. I love that. Without being assigned to a desk, without a boss, and without the corporate drama. Teresa gets to own her own business and with people who have good ethics, values, and lots of fun doing it. Let's hear from Teresa Toro. So, Teresa, the question that I'm going to ask you is, as a female entrepreneur running your own health and wellness business, what inspires and motivates you the most? Teresa, unmute.
Hello, such an honor to be here in front of such empowered women around the world. My respect to each and one of you. I was a successful working woman in a corporate job, as you said, but like many of us, we feel a desire to be in every special moment our families will have, and at the same time, develop ourselves as a leader and as a professional, aiming to inspire women on how to reach their goals, accomplish their dreams. But the most important thing is that we are all capable to do anything we set up our mind to when we have purpose and passion. As women, we have different necessities, such as taking care of ourselves, keeping our self-esteem in high, the opportunity to work in something bigger than ourselves, having a community to share those experiences with. My inspiration is to offer and share the same opportunity I have had to women who are in search of these same things. As a working mom with a desire to be an entrepreneur and work in something bigger, then we can leave a legacy to other women. So thank you very much and enjoy your day.
Thank you, Teresa. It's so nice to see how you are emotional. Really, really nice to see you in this way after all this year with us. Thank you. Thank you so much for your story. And now is the moment of Yvonne from Canada, special woman. So Yvonne Cunningham spent 30 years as a working hairstylist and business owner. She has been sharing with the Juice Plus company for the past 25 years, and she is an executive marketing director. Casting vision and building relationship is how she pours into others to lift them up. Inspiring others is her true gift in building her organization. She values the art of conversation entwined with the simplicity of our compensation plan. Duplication is key. This is super important. Yvonne loves to grow food and cook for friends. If she cooks for you, it's a true pleasure. She's a downhill skier and loves the 4 seasons in Canada. I told you, she's a special woman. So hello, Yvonne, welcome. Tell us about your story. The question is always the same, so I'm not going to repeat it.
Hello, happy International Women's Day. I'm grateful to be here, thank you. As a stylist and traditional business owner, I worked extremely long hours. And, as life continued, I really missed out on a lot of those life moments as we know them, because I was tied to an indoor business. So my health was declining. I was looking for something, and the Juice Plus company came into my life. I knew I had to have these health and wellness products, and I knew if I wanted them, that there would be lots of other people that would want them as well. So I became a partner like right away. My biggest challenge was time, and I thought I had to do it all by myself. And I had that, like salesperson mentality. So things were slower. I did okay. I made a little bit of money financially, but really it was suggested to me to perhaps ask for help. That was not something I was used to doing. I was very independent. So I asked my customers for help, and I asked if they would perhaps like to maybe share like I was doing. And that's when that light bulb moment came on for me. It was like the more people that I asked to help me, I knew that we could obtain some goals together. What was my goal? My goal was time freedom. I wanted to be able to step away from that traditional business. So I had to learn a skill, and the skill really was learning to listen better. I had to listen to what the needs were of my customers and really what were the needs of my partners and how could I guide them better. What inspires me today really is the simplicity of the marketing plan. It's like, I like to call it the staircase of opportunity or stairway to heaven. And it's so important to know that we have those tools in place, and the tools are what lead to better duplication. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. You can put your own personal twist on things, but use what the company has laid out for us. And why is that? Because the tools lead to duplication, and the biggest form of success is actually the result of effective duplication. So what am I excited for today? I'm excited for the new partners coming on board and to see how quickly they excel through the marketing plan. And the best part, I think, is they get rewarded every step of the way by our company. That's incredible. And everybody gets a pay rise along the way. It's wonderful. So I think we know that we have the best products in the world. We know that because of the research. I know in my heart, after 25 years of consuming and sharing, I know that I'm with the right partner, and I have aligned myself with the right company. I know that the future is bright. We all know, have you ever been in the right place at the right time? And I know that we have that with the Juice Plus company. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of everybody that's joined us, proud of the team. And I could not be happier here sharing with you on International Women's Day. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Yvonne. And I hope everyone heard what she said. Simplicity. Don't reinvent the wheel. That's what Valentina and I are here for. We're going to help collaborate with you and create those resources, but don't reinvent the wheel, because that simplicity equals duplication. So thank you so much, Yvonne. So now we're going to go all the way to Australia, and we are going to hear from Chantel Thompson. Let me share a little bit about who this amazing woman is. So Chantel joined Juice Plus in October 2015. She's 5 years in the Juice Plus business and reached 100 Club in 20 months. Wow, wow, wow. She is the youngest PMD 100 Club in the Southern Hemisphere. Chantel lives in sunny Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, with her husband, Matt, who also shares the business with her and is an NMD. Chantel is a nutrition coach, speaker, blogger, and podcaster, and mentor for thousands of women around the world. Chantel started out as a registered nurse, but quickly realized her health and happiness changed when she implemented certain modalities into her life and way of living. Her passion for health and business had led her to create two of the most impressive global movements around the world. One being her holistic wellness online community, and the other being Babes in Business, which is her team name, where she empowers women who are just as passionate about creating an inspired career around helping others to create the business and income of their dreams. Welcome, Chantel.
Hello, and thank you so much for having me today. I'm so honored to be here with all you amazing women and men. I want to say Happy International Women's Day to all the ladies on the line, but I also want to say hello and thank you to all the men here who do really support us on our journey of being free women and allowing us to be who we are. I love today. It's such a special day because we are absolute biological powerhouses. Like us ladies, like we are incredible. Think about it. We are walking 3D printing machines. We make and grow babies. Our immune systems are efficient and highly adaptable. We have a slower metabolic system, but it's so that we can retain nutrients for longer. I'd love to see a Juice Plus study done on that actually, but there's scientific evidence that shows we have more connections of the nerve fibers between our two hemispheres of the brain, so we can be more sensitive and ensure precision. So we're amazing. That's why I love this day. And that's why I love this business. I think, if I answer the question, what inspires me about this business? it reminds me every single day of how amazing I really am as a woman. I really can do anything. It reminds me that I'm capable, that I'm strong, that I'm an incredible leader, that I am nurturing, I'm empathetic. It reminds me of all those beautiful traits and qualities that as women we all have, that I do have. And, you know, I would be lying if I said that the last 5 years have been easy. And I know it sounds like it may have been easy, but it wasn't. And it hasn't. And I know it will continue to have, you know, some times where we are needing to dig deep and, you know, find out what our universal assignment is, or whatever the devil at that new level is. And I think what I love about this business the most is that it allows me to continue to be persistent. It allows me to keep going when it gets tough, and when I complete whatever it is I'm going for, whether it's a goal or is something within my business or it's helping a customer, you know, it shows me that I actually am able to do whatever it is that I want to do. And this business provides that security for me. So I'm just so grateful to be here with all of you. And I know that every woman on the line here can achieve their dreams as well. And I'm so grateful for this company, Juice Plus, that allows us that opportunity to go out there and create our dream life. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you, Chantal. Really inspiring, and I totally agree with you. We can realize our dreams. So let's continue in this way. Let's continue to be Juice Plus, ladies. So, and now is the time of a British person, British. So Ego Chisom Michael. I hope is correct the pronunciation, Ego. She's a PMD Plus from UK. She, back in 2010, just after finishing her university degree in Nigeria, Ego, a new mom at that time, entered into the UK as a dependent spouse and remained as a housewife for 5 years until she met this amazing opportunity in Juice Plus. Mother of two, was fully committed to growing an online community of hardworking entrepreneurs. In no time, she has become one of the most successful Africans worldwide, building an online empire. First African to hit NMD position, first African to hit PMD position, and also first African to hit PMD plus position. So really congratulations, Ego. Her slogan used across her team is "No retreat, no surrender until we win." Ego, it's your turn. I can't wait to hear from you.
Okay, what is it? What aren't you not going to be happy for? The platform, this platform right now is just one of the many reasons why I am motivated to help other people, motivated to support women, build stronger women across the world. I was just a shy girl from Africa, shy, quiet. I was so into myself, so fearful, but coming into the UK, landing into the UK, sitting at home for 5 years. Thousands of people watching me today. Thousands, even the CEO, the very first female CEO of Juice Plus companies watching me today. Anyone can do it. Anyone can be who they want to be. Anyone can attain that height. Anyone can change their life. Anyone can try to be who they really want to be. I was just an African girl child coming into the UK. It took me to join and start a business like this in 2015 for me to be able to grow into the woman that reaches out to other women who were thought like me, how to dream, but not to dream too big, how to speak, but just we were taught to speak, but not to speak too loud or too much. We were taught to aim, but not to aim too high. We were taught to chase, but not to chase too far. We were taught to want, but to wait till it's given to us. It was hard. I sat at home 5 years. My husband said, "Don't work." don't do anything, just sit down. It was hard for us. It was hard for him. The African mentality, keeping a woman sitting at home. This is the Women's Day, International Women's Day. I was able to fight inside, within the four walls of my home, reached out to other women across the world. I was able to break free from the boundaries of my mindset. I was able to be who I want to be, stand here to talk to you guys. It is a big deal. I appreciate this opportunity. And I'm doing it. I'm supporting my life, supporting my husband, my family back home. This is the dream. This is the dream that we have been wanting. My family. And I'm dreaming the dream. And was it hard? It was hard. It was challenging. Lack of experience in work. I couldn't work in the UK. Lack of experience to school. No school experience, no social life experience. Sitting at home. I didn't even know the next 3 bus stops to my house. I was locked down. I was locked down. But this opportunity allowed me to grow in the house, grow to the woman, grow internationally. Beyond, that was my challenge, but beyond the visas, I grew beyond visas. I grew beyond the custom officers. The company was allowed me to change people's lives, support other people, support, inspire healthy living around the world. And women like me are growing stronger. So I'm so excited. That's my motivation.
Wow, wow, wow. Ego, I have to say, I can't even imagine you ever being shy, girlfriend. Thank you so much for showing us that this opportunity is for anyone. Yes, we are celebrating women today, but anyone can have a business of their own. And I love what you said, be who you really want to be. So thank you for that. And now our last inspirational leader that we will hear from brings us back to the US of A. I would like to introduce to you Cheryl Cortezi. She is from New Orleans, Louisiana, but she now resides in Los Angeles, California, to be close to her children and grandson. She is a Presidential Plus Marketing Director with our company and has been with the company for 33 years. In this time, she has mentored and promoted 213 national marketing directors in her organization and created a global business. She is an original member of the prestigious 100 Club and the proud recipient of the highest honor within the Juice Plus company, that of the Founders Award. Cheryl's success is grounded in the fundamentals she applies to herself and those she works with, including a professional identity and pride, a strong work ethic, and a genuine dedication to helping others. She is not only recognized for her success, but she is admired for her ability to convey her message clearly as she represents the company with a heart, with elegance and grace. Welcome, Cheryl Cortezi. Unmute yourself, Cheryl. One more time. Hit unmute.
Did that work?
Perfect.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And how inspiring this all is, and how much I appreciate being here today. Thank you, Dwana. Really, as she said, I've been with the Juice Plus company now for over 33 years, and it's still an amazement to me that this is my career and that I love it as much as I do. I remember actually having a conversation with my mother when I was 5 years old. I wanted to talk about what I was going to be when I grew up. And I distinctly remember her saying, you have 3 choices. You can be a teacher, you can be a nurse, or you can be a secretary. Because the year was 1949, and those were the only 3 occupations that were available to women. So I grew up. I decided to become a teacher. My mother was a teacher. All the women I knew were teachers. And it seemed like the most reasonable thing. I got married. I had 2 children, and life seemed to be right on track. But as we all know, life can change very quickly, many times, and very unexpectedly. And it did so for me. About the mid to late 80s in Louisiana, which is where I was from, the base of our income was petroleum, oil, and gas. That moved to the Middle East. And when it did, everybody's jobs went with it. Our economy crumbled, and people really experienced all the difficulties of severe economic depression. People lost their homes, their jobs were gone, many marriages came apart, and mine was one of them. And I began to try to expand my perception as to how I could create additional income. A teacher's salary was not going to send my 2 young children to college. I was really trying to just figure out a way to keep us above struggle. And I came across this company and I decided maybe this could be part-time, maybe it could make the difference. And really, if you were to ask me, you know, what was my greatest challenge, it was truly facing my own fears. The fear of, could I really do this as a single parent? There was no fallback plan. Both of my parents had passed on by that time. And so it was just me. And that was really one of the greatest fears was, could I survive? Could I do it? Could I create something that would create a life for myself and my children? And, you know, we all have defining moments and I think about, you know, the years, and certainly there have been many trials and many challenges and many triumphs. But a defining moment for me in that initial challenge was that at my very first conference, I saw a woman come onto the stage to speak. I didn't know her. I'd never seen her before. But she was the first time in my life that I heard a woman speak about being in business for herself, running a business. She was a successful national marketing director with this company. And she was poised, she was gentle, but she had a strong confidence. She was articulate and she was powerful. And I wasn't just inspired, I was awestruck. I really at that point realized that there was a little entrepreneurial spirit somewhere inside me that was quite alive and wanted to grow. I, at that point, wanted to just hear every national marketing director, every successful person. I had a passion to hear, what did they have to say? What did they know? How did they meet with success? What was their story? And so I did everything I could to listen to each and every one. I wanted to listen for the things like, you know, what were the patterns of their success? What were the commonalities that these people had that created the success? And what I found was this. For one, they were all totally committed to consistent activity, paying activities, high paying activities. They were committed to their own success and the success of others. They were also very connected. They stayed connected to their upline, to their teams, to the company. They stayed really immersed. I made a commitment to myself at that point that every day I would get up and do the very best that I could do. I would really immerse myself in all the connective activities that were available, and that I could hold myself accountable to really being consistent with those paying activities of sharing the story, the product story, and the business story. So at this point, I realized that, you know, to step out of fear, the first step is action, and to take action and to continue consistent action was the answer. By the end of that first year, I'd fallen in love. I was in love with the product. I was in love with the people. I was in love with the whole idea of the company's mission. I felt that I really aligned with the values of the company, and that felt good. And surprising to me, I was in love with the compensation plan, and that according to my efforts, in relation to my efforts, it was limitless. And that was very exciting. I realized that I could not only create abundance for myself, but I could teach others to create abundance. I love the idea that there was a possibility to design and create a big and powerful business in this profession. I realized that a door had opened for me, a door that I did not think women were allowed to enter, that there was the possibility of big business, no glass ceiling, equal opportunity for all, men and women alike. It was exhilarating. It was inspiring. It inspired and excited me, and it still does to this day. I love where we've been as a company, as a team, as an organization, as a community. I've always loved the creativity and the vision. I love being part of that. I felt from the very beginning that I was truly in partnership with Jay Martin and the people who ran this company, that together we were building a company. And that has always been inspiring. I love where we are today. We've never been more relevant. The need for everyone is awake for the need for that strong, healthy body that we all need to take responsibility for. And we'll play a big role in that with our products in giving people that foundational health. And there's never been a greater need for the supplemental income that we can provide. So if I look at that creativity that has always been enjoyed, the vision that I've been able to be part of, if I were to give you my definition of entrepreneurism, it would be that passionate and continued pursuit of the vision. And I love that. And if I were to say what inspires me most today, is that when I'm talking to that new prospect, that person who is looking, when I share the product story and the business story, and I try to do those both at the same time, when I see, there's a moment when I see that light come on behind that person's eyes, and they realize that this product could be a pathway for better health, or they realize that this business can help them step out of financial stress and fear. That's the inspiration, that's the excitement. And now I get to be part of their pursuit of their vision. I get to be part of their success, and we're off and running again. I can honestly say that this experience, this entrepreneurial experience with the Juice Plus company has been and continues to be the love affair with the world. And I've enjoyed that love affair with the world for 33 years, and I'm looking forward to the next 33. So Dwana, thank you so much. And it's an honor and a pleasure and a joy to be involved with all the inspiration you've heard today. And thank you for having me here.
Thanks to you, Cheryl. Really, thank you for your story. I'm really impressed about after 33 years, you are so passionate about us, about the company, about the business. Thank you so much for your story. So now is the moment to know better our new global CEO. So Stuart, you have a difficult role after talking after our 6 partners that told us really inspirational stories. So now is your turn. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yes. I'm so glad to be here.
Thanks to you. So I have my first question is, we have just heard some really inspirational stories from our partners around the world. What inspires you about the female community?
Yeah, so, I mean, first off, amazing. You guys are amazing. I am so grateful and humbled to be here. And boys, it's so awesome to have, International Women's Day, all these women. I've been swimming in the pool with a bunch of boys at work, and it's great to have all these ladies and the men. So I'm so glad to be here. I was inspired about Juice Plus. I knew about the company. I knew about Jay. And just his great story. And I'm very inspired by how plant-based nutrition can make a change in people's lives. But what I really fell in love with was you guys in this collective, in this community, because not only can plant-based nutrition make a difference for everybody's life, but Juice Plus, you guys can make a difference economically. You're entrepreneurs, you're out there making it happen. It just is, it's so special and unique. And I told my family after my first few weeks here, I said, I'm just so overwhelmed with joy. Everybody's so positive and that everybody wants to make things better for themselves and for their team and for the world. And it's just such an interesting dynamic, having been in lots of different businesses. It's very special. Not every place is like this. And so I just love the potential, and I'm so excited to learn from you guys and figure out, and hopefully be part of the team. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity on this very special day with you guys.
Thank you. So now we would like to know a little bit more about yourself. So tell us about your professional, personal story. What led you to Just Plus? Tell us about you.
Yep. So I am a mother as well. I have not teenage anymore, 2 adult daughters. Yikes. An 18-year-old and a 20-year-old. I've been married to my husband for over 20 years. We have 3 dogs. So I am at a point in my life that I wanted to continue to try to make a difference and have something that would sort of pay forward the positive impact of working for yourself, flexibility, and health and wellness. And so Juice Plus seemed to be the perfect combination of an established company with amazing history and amazing leaders and founders, and this entrepreneurial spirit to just go out and do what you've got to do every day, because it's not easy to be successful in business, any business, small, medium, large, up, down. It takes perseverance, it takes humor, it takes grace, it takes preparation, and it takes community. And so for me, Juice Plus was the perfect combination of all those things. I felt, it's funny, somebody said to me, "Are you nervous?" And I really expected to be nervous. Somebody said earlier, it's scary, fear makes you, change makes you fearful, but I've been so calm. I feel very, I feel like I'm supposed to be here. I feel like I'm supposed to be with you guys at this point. I can't really explain it, but it's something inside that's coming out that I didn't expect, that's calling me to be part of this mission and to try to take it to the next level. So it's something very logical that brought me here, but it's something that's very emotional that brought me here as well.
And we want to go to the next level. So we were waiting for you. Okay, last question from my side. Then Dwana will do her questions. What lessons will you bring from your previous experience to your new role here in Just Plus?
So I think the biggest one is to not assume you have all the answers and to listen. I'm new to this business. I've worked with a similar, distributor model where the success of the business really relies on the people and the partners in the field every day. So I have to be really clear that this is not about me. This is about you. And so, and I'm excited about that. I'm here to support the success of what you guys need. I'm here to try to break through problems. I'm here to seize opportunity, but I'm here in service of you guys. And so I just want us all to get to that place where we can be the women and the business owners and the men that we want to be, with high integrity and great success. So, that's really what I'm focused on, and I'm still learning. So there's a lot I don't know, but I'm super excited and ready, open for business, open for curiosity and learning and newness.
Wow. Thank you, Stuart, for that. So I'm going to ask the last 3 questions before we get ready to wrap up. So I think this question you almost answered a little bit prior, but what are you most excited about in your new role?
You guys, and the potential of what's going to happen here. I mean, this feels like family. I guess everybody talked about it, but I'm most excited about getting to know everybody, getting to know the business better, and understanding the nuances of each market and changing the world. Let's go for it. I'm ready.
We're ready for you. Okay. So it is International Women's Day.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask the question, have you had any challenges being a female in the boardroom setting?
Of course. So I was either the youngest or the only girl or a girl with a man's name, you name it. So I've had a lot of skeptics. I would say that I've had a lot of success, a lot of supporters, but inside of my own head, I always felt like I had to prepare twice as hard. I had to be twice as ready. I had to be twice as organized. Meanwhile, total chaos going on in the background with my kids and my animals and my life. So some of what happened in the board meeting was in the boardroom was inside my own head, just trying to make sure I felt worthy to the opportunity that I was being given and not to blow it and to be productive and to be really great. But what I've learned over time is that most successful teams, including boards, they're all focused on the same goal, which is, in this case, the growth of the business and the support of the partners. And when people focus on the end game, the common end game, all the other things sort of fall away. And so you have to sort of get out of your own head and focus on what you're trying to do, what you're trying to solve, who you're trying to be, what is the potential, what is the vision. But sometimes it was my problem, sometimes other people weren't very nice, but that's okay. We're okay.
Love that mindset, positive mindset.
Yes, ma'am.
And the last question, Stuart, what are you hoping to learn from our Juice Plus partners around the world?
Yeah, I just want to learn the business and what you guys need. I'm really excited to learn how each different market, each of the different teams, each of the different positions can be successful, because I don't think that there is a model, but you've got to make it your own. And so trying to figure out if there's some commonalities that we can take and package and cascade and teach and learn, and just carry forth the tools. So I'm ready to learn what it takes and what the nuances are and how far we can go. Listen, I think that the sky is the limit. I think people have no idea the potential of what is going to happen here, and primarily because of the mental model and the emotional spirit and commitment of this team. It is like nothing I've ever seen. I told you, it's so positive. There's just no room for no, and there's no room for skepticism. And I'm so glad to be part of the team.
Wow. Thank you so much, Stuart. This has been an inspirational call from our 6 partners. We thank you. And Stuart, we're so grateful to get to know a little bit more about you. So I'm going to say, on behalf of our partners and associates around the world, thank you, Stuart, for saying yes. And we look forward to getting to know you, lock arms with you.
Oh, yes. Hug it out.
The next days, weeks, months, years to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thanks to all of our partners who participated in this call. Thank you so much. And we want to thank and celebrate all the amazing female entrepreneurs around the world. On behalf of the Juice Plus company, we applaud you and recognize your efforts building a successful business and helping others to do the same. As Katarzyna said, be like a tiger. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy International Women's Day. Bye-bye.
Bye.